Was the Great Wall of China actually effective? The Great Wall of China were built across the historical northern borders of ancient Chinese states as protection against various nomadic tribes from the Eurasian steppe. There are many nomadic tribes lived in the northern part of ancient China. These nomadic tribes are very strong and powerful. Some part of the Great Wall's height is only 3.5 meters, and these strong nomadic warriors can easily climb up the wall on their horseback. And how the Great Wall of China effective protects against various nomadic tribes. Several walls were built from as early as the 7th century BC, with selective stretches later joined together by Qin Shi Huang, 220 to 206 BC, the first emperor of China. The criminals were also used in the construction of the Great Wall by Qin, and they were treated quite brutally. Little of the Qin Wall remains today. Han Dynasty, 202 BC to 9 AD, Watchtower ruins. Later on, many successive dynasties built and maintained multiple stretches of border walls. The best-known sections of the wall today we have seen were built by the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644. Apart from defense, other purposes of the Great Wall have included border controls, allowing the imposition of duties on goods transported along the Silk Road, regulation or encouragement of trade, and the control of immigration and emigration. The design of the wall made it a strong defense system. Great Wall of China, spanning 21,196.18 kilometers. The defensive characteristics of the Great Wall were enhanced by the construction of watchtowers, troop barracks, garrison stations, signaling capabilities through the means of smoke or fire, and the fact that the path of the Great Wall also served as a transportation corridor. The Great Wall itself was solid enough, but its successful defense relied on the soldiers who guarded it day and night. The soldiers had different jobs to do at each stage of a war. The soldiers can smoke signals from watchtowers, arrows to repel attacks, dropping stones on attackers, defensive cavalry horses on the wall and reinforce and retake. Some sections of the Great Wall were wide enough for 4 horses to ride abreast. If enemies managed to get onto the wall, the defending soldiers retreated to the towers and cavalry could charge into the attackers. The width of the wall is about 4 to 5 meters. The Great Wall was not always effective. Defensive fortifications are only as good as the people manning them. In 1644, the Ming Dynasty was betrayed to invading Manchu forces by a turncoat general who simply let the enemy army in through a gate. Military uses aside, the Great Wall likely proved beneficial in other ways. It helped to foster trade networks like the Silk Road by promoting stability in the region. Even today, the Great Wall still stands a reminder of the vast wealth and sheer size of the various Chinese dynasties through the ages. It took millions of men to build the wall, many of whom died during its construction. The Great Wall was declared as one of the new 7 wonders of the world in 2007. UNESCO acknowledged it as the largest man-made structure on Earth.